Hey everybody, this is my Go to Park challenge completed, and I hope you enjoy it.
This could be doable. This could be doable. Because I'm probably going to have to smudge it to get a picture, anyways. And if I'm lucky, I can get all three at once. I've never been lucky enough to get a ghost photo for the first time, but hey, you never know. Never know. Watch this be the fastest ghost that we have. And then it's like, oh, here you go. Finally give you a fast ghost. All right. No blood moon, no blood moon. Let's see where the ghost is. Because that's a 3 and 1 if I can get it just right. Which I'm probably not going to, guys. Because like I said, I get really, really scared and I just start throwing shit and lighting incense. But we will try. Hopefully it's not in that spot. So, my luck, I'm going to go in here and see it's a mimic and think, well, I'm dead, guys. All right. Yeah, I do get it, but I usually die too. I try to smudge, photo, smudge, go. So far, it has only worked for me one time. And I still died to the ghost anyways because I can't remember what it was. I had to do something. And I wound up dying to the ghost. I think I was trying to get a cruci burn or something. Oh, shoot. I seen my little shadow there and it scared me. I was like, it's chasing me outside. You know what I'm saying? The littlest things in this game that shouldn't scare me, scare me. Then I start premeditating smudges just all over the place. Didn't need to. Yeah, and I didn't make it. I need it. Okay, that's the box. I thought something was thrown in there. That's the sparks off the box. Right. These are 3 and 1. Smudging, smudging for the ghost. Everything is in there besides one of these. I can come back for that. You know what? I'll just throw it in there. Got one hand. Okay. Don't hear anything. You're going. The mimic. And it's on me in black, white on rice. It's in a side room over there. Feel it in your bones. Gonna come around and kill me immediately. God, it's over there. Slam a door. Oh no. I'm dead. It's stalking me. I didn't bring a smudge. I mean, I brought a smudge. I didn't bring a... Can't tell where it's at. Hitting that locker behind me. But I'm getting breath in here. I think it's vented twice too. But not one of them was not in this room because I heard the door slam and I thought I heard it. I'm thinking it is a banshee or a phantom. The problem is oh, back in its room. Because it either vented on me, and then that's why it was coded here, or it's stalking me. The fact that it didn't hunt dead on me, I'm not sure. Gotta go for the... it ain't hunting behind me. I think the hardest part about this one is you can't freaking move. Legs faster. Oh my gosh. He's a crawler. Not a good spot. Open the door. either roaming very far or she's coming in here. Because the breath touching these doors, throwing books, but I can't tell if it's the door behind me because I am right up against the wall or if it's in this room. She's venting though, so I'm hoping she vents on me. Enough to grab a photo. I don't think it's a wraith though. If it's following me, it's gonna be a phantom or a banshee. Wasn't smart. I probably need to try to get the photo and the chasing part done first. She's close enough. She was venting on me. I don't know if she's pretty much got to let her see me though, and try to snap a picture. That's the only way I can do. She's probably going to turn around and eat my face off though. Okay. Not the ghost event that I was hoping for. So if it comes to me to the door, I already got a crucie in there. And if I have an EMF and it doesn't give me an EMF reading and it comes to me to the door, burns the crucie, it's a banshee. If it gives me EMF, it is a phantom. I do not think this is a wraith because it's not just coming up on me. So we'll try to see. We'll try to see what we got. I don't know if this is a stalking ghost. I don't know if it's just close enough to me. It kept eventing on me and then hunting near me. This is going to be hard because I've got the stuff now. And I got lucky right there, guys. Her hunt ended right there. So I got the picture and she stopped hunting. Oh, yeah, it can't be a phantom. It cannot be. She's in the picture. You're right. So this might not be a stalking ghost at all. This might just be a ghost that was near me. This isn't an Oni either. No Hantu, no breath. So it's a possible banshee. My saving grace would be if I could get her to sing. Did I leave the parabolic though? I think I left the parabolic. I think I got so scared, I just went. So if that's the case, the parabolic is back at the other place. But I'm going to put some stuff down here. I'm going to put, some salt. Because if it's a stalking ghost that stalks me and it has to walk to me, which would be a banshee, it would have to walk through the salt. If it's a wraith, it's going to spawn on top of me and not walk through the salt. So no. I hear it opening doors. Problem, is if it's not a stalking ghost, I'm going to be very. Man, it would have been so great if that picture would have been a 3-star ghost with no ghost. Might not be a stalking ghost. Yeah, but I'm not very good, so if I put too much in my stuff, I'm gonna be losing like $2,000 each time. And to me, if this ghost doesn't stalk me here in a little bit, I don't believe it's anything the parabolic can help me with really right now. Unless I got a banshee scream, but the banshee stalked me where it's at. Technically pretty close to me still. Not that far away. I was probably like 10 feet away from it or in the chapel, and boy, it was it kept spawning on me and doing stuff. So if this was a wraith or a banshee, it would be gonna time it. Next hunt, uh, 45. I'm gonna start walking to the chapel to grab it. Maybe 40. Oh, it's moved. I don't think I'm going to be able to hear with this parabolic mic at this. She's moved way back there. Yeah. Very much changed rooms. A way far away, too. Wasn't just a little change. That was far. I don't think I will hear her. Yeah, she's hunting now. I could be able to hear. It's not stalking me, though. I don't think this is a Wraith or a Banshee. It's not a Goryo. I knew what you meant, you know. Be a spirit. Oh, she's back. She just ended her hunt, but she was right here. So, definitely changed rooms. Um, so the reason why I want to know, I'm kind of wondering if it's a spirit, because when I smudged her and got that picture, I came back in. She didn't hunt right away. And I was in the van for a little bit because I had to get some other stuff. Uh, not sure. This is where it's going to get me. I've got everything I need, but I've got to figure out what the ghost is. So when I smudged her, what time was that? What time did I smudge? Okay, so I smudged her about. Let's see what it's. I'm kind of looking back to see what I got here. At 23, about 23:20. I go outside. I want to see how quick she hunts. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Like, I gotta. I'm gonna time this of when I actually did it. Gotta get the right timing here. I want to see how long it was because they've been hunting pretty much every 25 seconds on the dot. Boom, 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 boom. And this time I got all the way back to the door, which takes me at least a minute and a half almost because I'm slow as hell. Because before, when I was smudge in that little room in the back, I would smudge, and then by the time I got to the chapel, it would be already hunting. So they hunt pretty quick. And this one didn't hunt so quick. So I kind of feel like a demon's out of that. But I'm gonna double check it. I'm letting it play back right now so I can actually see when I actually smudge it. And then I can kind of go from there. There, smudge, picture. I got lucky she stopped hunting right when she did. Truthfully. I finally got a little luck. So it's running right now. I'm running out of there. Like, playback. I'm running with my little camera. I see her in the photo, so that's why I threw the camera down. I was like, I don't need you no more. And then I get back to the stairwell. We're not even to the door yet, and I'm at 40. I'm at 39 seconds. Still counting. See, 50 seconds. I go over here to hide, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to walk out of here. I get out of there at 58 seconds. I'm doing some talking, and this is when you tell me that it's not a phantom. I'm like, oh shit, you're right. So, I do not think it's a demon, because when I came back in, it didn't hunt. Could be wrong. I just don't think it's a demon. So right now, as I'm going to the thing, we're at a minute and 30 seconds, which means it could hunt as soon as I walk back in. And I think it takes a little bit because I'm waiting to do something. But I want to kind of mark out, because I think I get back in there before 3 minutes, and I think it hunts before 3 minutes. So we want to make sure that if it does, that it's not a spirit. So we're at 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I'm doing a lot of talking outside, so I want to see what happens when I walk in. Too bad you can't do a live playback. Or you probably could, I just don't know how to. Alright, so we're going to be at 3 minutes when I walk back into the door. I think. I might have waited too long as it is, but I'm going to see what happens when I walk in the store. So I grab my smudges. Yeah, I think I waited a little bit too long. It took me almost like 4 minutes to get back in there. Well, it didn't take me the whole 4 minutes. I had to get out of the building. It took me like 3 minutes to go back in. So I just walked back in at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And it still took a while to hunt. So truthfully, I think that was just a fluke that it took so long to hunt the first time. So, I don't know. I can't say that this is possibly, I can't say this is not a spirit. But I can't say it is either. So, yeah, the thing about getting to the corridor is I die every time I try to get close to this ghost. So, it's like, should I move on closer and start listening to it again? Should I go to, I don't think of should I go to that one room? But by luck, what if it is a stalking ghost and I'm just so far away from it, it's not stalking me? As soon as I get closer to it, it's going to stalk me. Back there. Gonna have to go back to the. I don't want to do that because, man, it was spawning on me so much. I think so too, but so far. Yeah, banshees can't change. I'm just worried about getting closer to it and it spawns on me to do a hunt and kills me, and I don't get the chance to guess. But the point of this is pretty much I'm to the point where I have to figure out what it is and what it's not. I can test and kind of like if it goes every 20 seconds or if it goes every 25 maybe. I don't think this is a Pulte. I'm not hearing enough Pulte throws to be a Pulte when it was over there, but it was throwing a lot, so I don't know. Shade. I don't know how to shade. It liked to vent on me. It vented on me twice, but technically the ball of I see it's not an Oni because of the ball. Um, much every gonna have to make a guess, and I'm not gonna guess right out of. I thought I heard a door slam once, but I think she was venting. There's no way I'm getting. I'm trying to wonder if I should go downstairs and kind of get close to it that way and listen to it from downstairs, or if I should go to if I should go to the laundry room or whatever that is, the storage room, laundry room, and hide behind the storage things. If I do that, because at least that storage room, I have less chance of it over there and saying hi to me. It can, but I have less chance. But if I do that, I'm going to have to take this stuff, throw it down, try to get out of there without it coming up here. And if it decides to start hunting and coming back this way, then I'm in trouble. Now, if it stays back in the kitchen, I might not have that big of a deal to be in the in the chapel. If it stays in the kitchen. Oh, see, it's it's in the it's in the freaking it's in the courtyard. It's downstairs. Tell me how it got downstairs. Hey there. Second. That'd have been really nice if we could have seen a orb. I want to know how it got downstairs. I didn't hear it go down the steps. There's not steps over there. ghost is confusing me a little bit. I was hoping that maybe I would see orbs. I don't know, guys. What do you think? We've got a normal speed ghost. It's not changed that we've heard. Why I think the mimic's out of it, but I want to make sure that's why I look. We've got it throwing stuff, but not Pulte wise. I don't think it's a Pulte. Like the last time when it was a Pulte and we heard it, man, that thing was chucking stuff everywhere. This time it's not doing that. I wish I could get it clicking on a light switch. That'd be cool. It's not the reason why I took this back out because I couldn't. It was pretty close to me and I couldn't hear it. Like I didn't hear a footstep one, but I was hearing it touch the doors around me, and I'm wondering if this is a Myling. Hmm. And it's just one of the things that you really, like you said, the only thing you can test for is a Raiju. And I can't get close enough to it to possibly test for a Raiju. I think that I would wind up dying before I got close to it. Oh, this is going to be terrible. Yeah, I know. I got to be, I can't get close enough to it to drop something. She just went down them steps and I didn't hear her. She just literally went down them steps right in front of me and I didn't hear her at all. I think this might be a Myling. I should have been able to hear her footsteps if she was right there. Earlier, every time the ghost would come right there, even in the chapel, I heard it. I I went to the chapel and like well, I was over here when I said I couldn't get out. Remember we couldn't get out a while ago, and I kept trying to get closer, and I finally just died. I heard that thing. I heard it below me. I heard it around me. I am not hearing this ghost. And she's going down the steps right in front of me. That's the second time she went down the steps, and I did not hear footsteps. I heard the doors touch, heard her touch the doors, and then I heard her go, and then she was downstairs. And I'm really starting to believe this might be a Mylan. The sucky thing is how close can I get? Because last time a Mylan was in the hallway, I didn't know it was in a hallway, and it seen me and killed me because it was on top of me before I heard it. And if I go that way and it starts hunting in the courtyard again and catches me, I'm dead. That's just the thing, you know. If I go to that chapel and it's hunting and it comes around, it's gonna catch me because it is coming this way and going down the steps. See, I was hiding behind that door. I thought it was safe, but not now. So I think it's one of the things is I need to be patient and let it come to me and see. Does anyone know what the lines on this thing is? I don't know what the lines are. I know it reads 30. The big one is 30. I'm guessing the other one's maybe 25. And then the two lines is 15. That's what I'm thinking I'm seeing, but I can't tell. Twice it was within that 15 range, and I heard nothing. But I can't tell. I don't know. We know it's a 30 range mic. I mean, parabolic mic. So I think it's 30, 25, 15, and then that second line's 10. I think that's how it is. I should be able to hear it between the 15 and right about 10. I do not believe 10's right about the door, and I am not hearing this thing. Any other ghost, I should be able to hear when it's in that two liner right there. I'm not hearing it. See, it's hunting in the back right now, and it makes me want to go so much closer. But I know that if I'm getting impatient, it starts to come around that corner and it kills me before I can actually figure it out. Then gone. Oh, and twice it went downstairs, and I didn't know it was downstairs. If it was a Raju, I would have heard it, though, go down the steps. It's in the 25 to 30 meters. So it's going down these steps, and I'm not hearing it. Now, I'm definitely within 10 meters now. So if it comes down this way and goes down them steps, I'll know. But the problem is now it's in the back. That scared me because that ambient sound was that close to me, and she started crying. I thought I was dead. That ambient sound showed up right there. Then she started going, and I thought, well, we're gone. Is moving. See, she went down that steps. I barely heard her. And I'm right here. I think I'm going Myling. I might be wrong, but I'm not going to get it any other way. She went down them steps right in front of me. I was right there. And barely heard anything. I heard like one footstep and nothing. I didn't hear her go down the steps. I didn't hear her come back up the steps. So unless this parabolic mic is lying to me and she's upstairs the whole time, she was still within the amount. And I think that if she would have been right there going down that steps, I would have heard her. I mean, I know, Mino, I might not be right, but I can't hear her. Like, she's running around right there in front of the chapel, going down the steps, because there's no other steps there. There's no other way to get to the bottom unless you go down the hallways. And I know she's not getting there that fast, especially when I hear her right here, and then all of a sudden she's downstairs. There's no better choice to pick here, truthfully, because she was close enough for that EMF reader right there. If she touched that door, she would have sped up. I would have heard her. I don't think it's a shade, only because it did event on me. The only problem I have with that is it was the airball event, and shades technically is not in the room. It's when you get an airball event, the ghost is technically not in that room, so it's a possibility. Could it be a shade? Yeah. There's no other way to test any of these. I don't think it was a Raiju, only because it was right there by it. It went down the steps. You've got to think that I was less than 10, 11 meters away, and I barely heard one footstep. So I'm like right here, up against this desk, and she's going in that door right there and going downstairs. I'll put it to you like this. The last one was downstairs in that room, and we heard it hunt every time. Every time we heard it hunt. We heard it come up the steps. I thought I was dead a few times. We heard the hunt. We heard it downstairs when it was plopping around. I mean, is it a Myling? I don't know, but there's no other way to test anywhere else, and it's best to just take a loss and go on with another one than it is to sit here and keep wondering and wind up dying, and then if it is a Myling, kick myself in the face because I didn't do it. Because, let's see, Mylings have to be... And we don't have flashlights, unfortunately. So I can't put a flashlight down and say, oh, you know. It says I should be able to hear it at 12 meters, which is the global electronic range. So it's not, no flashlights. The UV don't come on. That's why I have sticks. It's because when I was doing my remember my silver, I had to change to the sticks because I didn't have a flashlight. I didn't have the thing. Nothing in this van works when it comes to the flashlights. So this kind of works, but this doesn't get distorted when the ghost is in there. I don't know. I don't know what else to look for. And that's why we took the sticks, because the other one wouldn't work, and this one doesn't work either. Gonna go with Myling. And we're just gonna hope. Because it's like this. I'm not gonna get it. I don't know what it is. And between all the rest of them, it could be anything. It could be a gin for all I know. It could be a urate. Like, it did have a door slam earlier, but it was a venting. So that's why I thought it was a urate at first. And then I said, no, I hear it venting. So it could be a urate. I don't know. All I know is I'm not hearing it. If I try to go around to that room and it comes down that hallway, it decides I'm going to path this way again, it's going to kill me. Now, if the parabolic mic's wrong and she's technically not downstairs, which it could be because you know how this game works, then I really couldn't. I mean, there's nothing I could do about that either. We're going to go Myling. We're going to hope, and if not, we'll just keep trying. We'll try again another day until I get it. That's just pretty much all I can do. So we got our stuff. We got our photo. We're going to go Myling. And then we'll see. Do I think it's right? I have no freaking clue. Where is Mike? I swear to God. Did this change again? Just the color of it, I guess I can't see very well. Thing is just better than nothing. All right. You use the red. Does it show up better? Not totally red, but not changing it. There it goes. Yeah, I can see it a little better. All right, guys. I'm kind of sweating here because I don't know what it is. And so we're just going to go with it. If it's not, we'll try another day. And this was a good run. Yes!
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Nice. There we go. This was it. Justin was right. This was it. It was the coffee, guys. That's all I had to do was make me coffee. I know. On a Myling. That killed me a couple times. That's kind of like taking back revenge. Finally. It only took me... Well, technically, it did take me a lot of hours, but a lot of these lasted... How long did this one last? I think I died once. I redid it 2 or 3 times, and then I've pretty much been doing this one probably for the last hour and a half. That's a great way to end it. I was sweating. I was like, man, I think this is a Myling so bad. I was sweating, boy. I was sitting here like, oof. I don't want to press this button, but I do want to press this button. Now, sometimes it don't show up right away. Oh, it did. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it sparkles. I didn't realize the gold sparkled. Is that new?